this video is going to be how I'm a welder and I'm so young. Right now I'm 19. The other videos I have up were from when I was like 17 and 18 of me welding. So how I started doing this at 17 years old, striking an arc and welding. So first off, I'm at 500 and something subscribers now, which is sick. It's all because of some mini snowmobile video I made last year. If you're subscribing or watching because you saw that video, don't worry, I ride dirt bikes, I drive a nice Jeep. I like to go off-road and have fun, so there's going to be more videos like that. There's also going to be a lot of videos of welding and whatnot. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, go watch my old videos. Anyway, I'll get to the point. It's what this video's on. How I started doing this so young. Like I started welding, like I was welding in high school, getting paid to do it. Basically, my high school had this program, lots of high schools have it, where you go work for someone for half of a day for free. I thought that was stupid. I was like, man, I want to work for someone full time for my whole last year of high school. I don't want to just do this stupid freaking half day work for free shit. I was like, I don't want to work for free. Are you kidding me? So I talked to my teacher and she gave me the opportunity to, she told me, you can work for someone full time. You just got to get this sheet filled out with hours and you got to make sure you have your English credit for high school. I said, yeah, I already have it signed up for online. She's like, perfect. So yeah, you're set up. You know what? You're okay. You can do that. So I started looking at places to work. I had to get someone to hire me. I didn't really want to work in a shop. I hate the idea of working in a shop. I don't like the idea of working close to home all the time. I don't know. I just don't like that. So I'm young. I got no tie downs. Might as well go travel. So I found this mobile welding company, really small company. Walked in the door and applied. I just walked in the back of the shop and luckily the guy was there and he's like, oh, what are you doing here? I was like, hey man, you hiring a helper or something? He's like, yeah, sure. You can work all day. I told him I was in high school, my whole situation. He's like, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll hire you. I'll pay you like $14 an hour, which Canadian, which was like $4 over minimum wage at the time. So I was like, sweet. He's like, I'll sign off all your forms so you graduate high school and everything. So I was like, sick. So I started working for that guy. You know, wake up super early on Monday morning with a bag packed. We'd go somewhere for a whole week. It was on water towers. So I would help set up all the welding cable and everything, help the guys send up all their tools to the top of the water tower. They'd be up there grinding, torching, welding, putting new stuff on, fixing leaks, modifying something, putting safety equipment up there, putting big railings, putting an antenna attachments, stuff like that. So I just would sit on the ground, and then winter came along. I did that all the way up until winter. Winter came along, two of the guys quit. One of them had to get laid off because he couldn't afford them anymore because there was no work in the winter. So that was the only three guys at the company, so it left it with me. I didn't cost him that much money, so he kept me. And we started building a bunch of aluminum stuff, these weird hatch doors for water towers and like handrails, stuff like that, all aluminum. So I learned how to weld aluminum, and I would practice stick welding in the shop while it was after work. So I kept doing that, and we did one job in the winter where we had to cut this 5 or so feet out of a stainless steel pipe and put a valve in. So we had to put some fittings on the end of this pipe and everything and TIG weld it. So he let me TIG weld it. I did some of it. Scratch start TIG with stainless. Went up on the roof. I welded in this mount for a big vent system for the water tower. I welded it. It's not big, but you'll see the pictures I'm going to be posting all over this video. So I did that kind of stuff, and he was like, okay, this kid can weld. So from that winter all the way until the summer, I worked for that guy and I was welding. We'd fit something up, whatever, weld it on the water tower, whatever. We had one other guy that used to work for him that came back, and us three went all over the place, all the way up north, 9 hours, 4 hours over here, 5 hours over here, 14 hours over there, traveling, working. But the guy kept saying, oh, you're going to get your welding tickets, we're going to have the inspector come, Never happened. I didn't really see a future career with this guy. So I quit. and I applied to a bigger company, and this other company was like, okay, and I had just graduated high school at this point and everything, and they're like, yeah, you sound like you know what you're doing. I had my resume. He's like, I like it. He's like, we're not really hiring right now, but you know what? Let's do a weld test, see how you are. We'll take you on. I was like, okay. So I did the weld test, and it was easy. I had to do one vertical weld, just put a pass in the center of a piece of angle iron, vertical, and then do a weave over it. It was really easy. I did that. They hired me. I worked for that place for 6 months, 6.5, 7 months, and that's where all these welding videos on my channel came from. So I worked for them, but I was making like less than $20 an hour, and the other guys there didn't really make a lot of money. That kind of pissed me off, seeing like the secretary of the company. I knew she made as much money as like the guy that had worked there for 10 years. That was a mobile, like he was a supervisor, he had his own welding rig with the company, all this stuff. So I was like, man, there's no future with this company. But I learned a lot there, learned a ton there. Learned a lot how to weld real nice there and everything, because I was doing so much of it. So then I was like, there's gotta be a way. Like, I see all these guys on Instagram, pipeliners, they're making all this money. Like, why? I was making like 600, if I worked a bunch, 600 to $1,000 a week. I was like, how are guys making like 140 grand a year? Like, I don't see this. And then one of the guys there was like, you ever heard of the boilermakers? It's like, yeah, they build water towers. I used to work on the water towers that they would build. I was like, they would build it, move on to another one. We'd come around and modify stuff for safety and inspection or whatever. He's like, yeah, just apply there. They take apprentices on all the time. I was like, okay. So I applied thinking nothing of it. I was like, yeah, I'll try it. Put my resume in. They're like, hey, can you do a weld test? And I was like, yeah. Did the weld test. They liked it. It was a really hard weld test. They're like, okay, it's a union, so there's a bunch of other guys in there, whatever. It's the union hall I did the test at. And the guy's like, okay, come in Tuesday next week and you can do an aptitude test. See if you're smart enough to be a boilermaker in our local 128, the union. So I was like, okay. Well, Tuesday. I was like, I got to work on Tuesday, man. I was working a night shift at the time, so I went in during the day. And I was like, I'm not working a night shift next week. I can't come in. He's like, hey, you come over here. Pulls a kid over who's probably like, he said he was 22. He's like, how old are you? 22. He's like, what year apprentice are you? And the guy's like, second year. She's like, how much do you make an hour? And the guy's like, $29 an hour. And I was like, what? $29 an hour. He grabs another guy. He's like, hey, how old are you? Guy's like 24. He's like, what year are you? He's like, I'm a third year. He's like, how much you make an hour? The guy's $33 an hour. He's apprentice. I was like, what? I told him, I will be here Tuesday for sure. Guaranteed. So I went in Tuesday, wrote the test. They took me on. I was 18 at the time. They put me in a training course with a bunch of other guys for 3 weeks. And now I'm apprentice underneath the Boilermakers. I do this for 4 years. I go to school 3 times for 7 weeks at a time. And I get to do my pressure welding tickets whenever I want. At our union hall, we have a shop that you can practice in. And the TSSA inspector, which is the pressure welding tickets in my area, comes in and looks and marks off your welds or whatever. So now I have a few pressure tickets and I'm 19. So yeah, that's basically how I did it. That's where I am now too. In the union. So that's basically it all started. How I got this and how I do it so young, it all really started from in high school making the decision that I didn't want to go to high school, I wanted to work, and following through with it. So that's how I do all this stuff, and I'm young. If you guys got any questions, I'll probably, if this gets enough views, I'll do a Q&A. But I don't know how many views this is going to get. It's random. Could get a lot, could get nothing. I had a video deleted. Because I had 10,000 views on it. I had to delete the video, reposted it a couple months later, got no views. So I don't know. But if this gets a lot of views, I'll do a Q&A. Or just throw your comments down. That's where just put your questions in the comments. I'll answer them, and then if I get enough, I'll do a whole Q&A video on how I did this. But yeah, so that's basically it. If you have an interest in welding, you're a welder, you like to watch welding or whatever, dirt bikes, Jeeps, just subscribe. More videos I'll see.